here with you today to talk about AI and the future of work. So what is going to stay 100% human? Let's level set first before we get into that. So do I have my slides up? Yes, I do. So first, we have a new kind of AI on the scene, generative AI, the one that everyone's excited about. But let's first level set by comparing it with the kind of AI that has been around for a little while that also has a name that's called discriminative AI. The difference between them, of course, is that discriminative AI is where the point is to get the right answer, to apply a label. So if you've seen a talk of mine from, say, 5 years ago, you would have remembered that I would call AI a thing labeler, essentially. So that was this one, discriminative AI. Let's give you an example. So there was this one day where this fellow called BJ May said that he was locked outside of his house because his smart front door camera was protecting the house from Batman. That's right, so get the right answer, or try to get the right answer. This is also a reminder that these systems make mistakes. They all make mistakes. The more we over-rely on them, the more we're going to get ourselves into trouble. But generative AI is a different type of AI. This is where we are trying to create a plausible exemplar. In other words, if the kind of AI we've been used to for the last 10 years could be called a thing labeler, this one is a fake maker. So we've got thing labelers and we've got fake makers coming on the scenes. So let's have an example of that. So I've often called Midjourney my favorite casino. Midjourney is an AI image generation tool. And so here I've asked it for Picasso's famous laptop paintings. As you know, Picasso made many paintings of laptops. So this is clearly not a real work by Picasso, and what Midjourney gives you is 4 different options. You choose which one you like. Or I could have asked it for sunglasses by Gucci. These are not real Gucci sunglasses either. So we are creating plausible exemplars of a category by learning a distribution, that's what's happening there behind the scenes, and then simulating from that distribution. What that all means, folks, is if you have used Sheets or Excel or one of those things, you've used a random number generator from that, this is a very fancy version of a random number generator from a much more interesting distribution. Now, when we see things like this, we might think that instead of me, we are having Midjourney or some other AI tool be a designer. Is that true? I would argue strongly against. I've often heard people discuss the question of whether AI can be creative, and I really think that that question misses all kinds of points. Particularly since, in every case of AI making some creative thing, whether it is a song or a painting or some written piece of copy, what's actually happening behind the scenes is that it is the human who is putting some judgment into it, who's often looking at a few options and saying, aha, that one is the one that says what I want to say. In other words, the human here is using AI as a tool. So when people ask whether AI is the artist or whether the human is the artist, my favorite example to go to is this one. So this is a very famous piece in the art world.